Hello, my name is Kevin Wright, and I am a game master at Lockdown Escape Rooms in Red Deer, Alberta. I have been nominated for Game Master of the Year, and so this is the video I will be answering some questions about my life working in escape rooms. So question number one, what are some of the code names I've been using while GMing? I don't really have any code names for players to call me by. I usually just stick with my name, though sometimes in certain rooms, my intro might be with a specific character, like an officer or a doctor, so players sometimes might call me Officer or Doc or something like that, kind of occasionally. Question number two, what has been the weirdest, most memorable experience I've encountered while GMing? I think the most weird and memorable moment I've seen here was in our new room zombie testing facility. There was a slot where you would take a key card and you'd punch it in, and a group had put a nickel inside and then put their card in. And the wires that were connected to the card slot were also connected to all of our emergency stop buttons, and those buttons kill like power to most of the doors and mag locks. So it completely opened up the whole room and almost all the puzzles, so we needed to have someone from our design team rush over and fix it. So almost kind of destroyed a room all because of a little nickel, which is quite wild. Question number three, what's my favorite phrase to say while GMing? Hands down, my absolute favorite phrase to say is actually part of my intro, and it goes like this. Hello, my name is Kevin, and I am your game master. Yes, that is actually what I'm called, and I get to put that on a resume. I love that. I say that to every group all the time, and their reactions are always the best. It's probably one of the coolest job titles out there, so to anyone who doesn't work in an escape room, it's okay to be a bit jealous because it's really cool. Question number four, what's a must-have during GMing for me? I always bring as much water with me as I can to work. There's a lot of speaking with like phone calls, reception, waivers, safety, story, giving hints, etc. So I never want to have a dry throat or possibly risk losing my voice. But I also like to have some music playing in the background as well. It's always good to have something to listen to while you're watching cameras throughout the day, so. Question number five, who's my favorite customer? Ooh, let's give them a shout out. Well, if we're picking favorites, I loved it when my mom, dad, and sister came to play a room. It really meant a lot for them to see me, for them to see what I do, and show them the passion I have for this job. But in terms of just like a random group, I had a bunch of guys from a hockey team. They came and played one of our scare rooms, and during their game, I gave them a pretty good scare. But then one of the guys ran away really fast, and he didn't duck quick enough, and he hit his head on a lower doorway. So he and his coaches had to step out of the room, and unfortunately, he had to go to the hospital and get stitches. I felt so bad, but they seemed all happy. They were in good spirits. They still enjoyed their game and actually still liked the scares. So yeah, I hope they're doing well. Question number six, what do I tell my customers when they want a hint? I never give customers direct hints or like straight up answers. I'll always give them subtle clues and hints that'll push them to figure out the puzzle as if they figured it out on their own. If you give a customer an answer like straight away, they might lose a bit of the experience, and they might even lose a bit of their confidence. But if you can get them to almost shout out the answer with just a little bit of a push, it raises their happiness and it leads them to believe in themselves a bit more. Question number seven, do I play escape rooms? Well, before this job, I had never played an escape room before. But after working here for a little bit, I've been to maybe one or two with the staff, and it was a lot of fun. They're really fun, they're really addicting. Anytime I'm ever going anywhere, like if I'm going on holidays or a little getaway, they're gonna be on my radar. I'll definitely try to see if I can play one. We're gonna shout out Trapped Escape Rooms in Calgary. That's one of the places I went to. Loved their room. Their room was a lot of fun, and their staff is really friendly and fun as well. Question number 8. What's my favorite part about GMing? The best part about doing what I do here is bringing happiness to people, making them laugh, giving them new memories, and giving them the best possible experience. Escape rooms are a lot of fun, and if I can get the customer to have a good time here, then I'm gonna have a great time as well. It's truly the best to hear people say they really enjoyed their day coming and playing in an escape room with us, so that's the best. And lastly, question number 9. If I could give one suggestion to my players, what would it be? Just have fun. Whether you play casually or competitively, the best part of the experience is that you still enjoyed yourself and you might want to come play some more in the future. And also, never feel down if you don't escape your room. Escape rooms are literally designed to keep you inside with a fun twist of like you figuring the way out. But other than that, they want you trapped inside. So they can be tough and they won't always be a cakewalk. Basically, if everyone could beat an escape room, no problem, no one would want to play escape rooms. Simple as that. Alrighty, that's all the questions answered about my life working in an escape room. If you feel like you would like to vote for me for Game Master of the Year, I would greatly appreciate that. I love everything about being a Game Master. Best job I've ever had, hands down. And if I were to ever pursue an award, it's gotta be for this. I've only ever really pursued an award like this before. So thank you to ESCAPETHEROOMers for all of their help setting this up for me. Thank you to anyone who nominated me to be part of this event. And lastly, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch and listen. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day and take care.